Testes, testes. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, testes. Is that too loud? Let's see. Hey guys, sorry I'm running on Saki today. Whew. Okay. Impromptu. This is an impromptu stream, but I figured some people would actually find this interesting. So even though it's kind of boring, but I'm going to make a compromise for you guys. I'm working on audio. Normally, I will not have any music in the background, but because I love you guys, I'm going to turn it on, but turn it on really low because I need to be able to listen to the audio quality, okay? All right, let's switch over. I decided to go ahead and make it full screen in a way, so I'll just do a display capture for this. Okay, so be patient with me. All right, so you should be able to see that pretty well. Let me see, display capture. Hey, woo. Unlock, is it unlocked? Yeah. All right, so looks like we gotta bring it up just a little bit right there. And display capture. Yeah, I don't know why that's. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, as you can see, on the right, I have Visual Studio Code open. On the left, I have Cakewalk. By the way, Cakewalk is free. It's really freaking good for this. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and set up the music here. So let me see. I'm going to turn that down to, oh, that's too loud. Right about there. Let me see. Okay. Right about there. All right, there we go. All right, so let me go and turn that back on. We get a little bit of background noise. All right, so I'll turn that up a little bit. All right, so basically, the way this works is, so there's a lot of things we decided to do with the way binary is set up. So basically, the way binary is set up, it's set up very modular, and it's where we basically took into to mind how a lot of people delving into Unity don't know a lot about how the systems work. We also had to make sure it was modular and like forgiving with mistakes. So we set it up line by line. So what I mean by line is when you go here, let's say we go to the game, right? So here's a game, and we go in here, we go to voice, and let me make sure I'm streaming. Oh yeah, it won't stream at 1440, huh? OBS is still stuck at 1080p. All right, so you have to take my word for it in case you can't see it, but see, so the way it works is you have a voice folder, right? Go in here, and as you can see, you have male route, female route, prologue story, and testing. Now, if you come back to streaming assets, right, and you see the documents, you'll see male, female, and prologue story, right? All right, so the way this works is, so like you have prologue story, which is simple text file, and you have female and male routes, and these mirror exactly with the voice folder. So what happens is you go in here, go into voice folder, and say, I'm working on the female route right now. I'm putting in some final polish. I'm waiting on Knight, my programmer, to finish up the language swap. So I'm basically doing some of the polish doing the polish before everything's done, just to kind of get a leg up, because I want plenty of room to take my time and get it done right. So what we do is we look in here, and right now, like for instance, I'm on star 2 document, right? The star 2 document. Don't worry about these. These are all about Unity. These are for Unity's file system. They're not important other for that. Okay. So what we do, so like say for instance, line 11 right here, right? me turn the audio, this down even more. Turn this up. There we go. So that way we can have music and still hear. Why is it so quiet? Alright, we'll keep it up a little bit, just for now. Alright, so for instance, it's really easy to understand, right? So line 11, line 11. Large swaths of regal orchids contrast with dark oaks throughout the map, right? And when I hit play,
large swaths of regal orchid contrast with dark oak throughout most of the manor.
See how it
Large
works?
swaths of...
Alright, so the reason why we set up that way is it's easy to organize, it's easy to understand, and it's easy to change without anything. And basically, if there's no audio file for that line, say these lines right here, these lines, if they have a command other than voice, they basically don't show up any type of error files or anything like that. But say you have one that has nothing but text in it, the editor will warn you that you're missing a voice line, right? It's pretty cool. So the whole system's set around it. The whole system is designed around ease of use. So some things are kind of manual and a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. At least until you get a good system down. And then once you do, it's fast as fuck. It makes things easier overall, I think. So the only problem is, like, you know, you have to take, I take a whole file from all the recordings, and then I clip them. I check them. I've already cleaned these. I have to do a recheck on the reefer. But other than that, basically we just take it, cut the lines based on the number here, right? So we match them up with this one, and then we just put them all in. Then once it's done, they're all labeled. Fucking, we just put them in the game, and that's it. Pretty awesome. And then of course Unity has the ability to EQ it, change it up and down. But what we try to do is we got what's called LUF. It's basically perceived levels, noise levels. So for instance, you have things that technically are loud, but then they don't sound loud, like a loud whisper, right? That has a low LUF, for instance. So you have to dial everything in to where it's easy to digest. So like whispers or mumbling, I turn up a little bit to increase that to make it easier so people are not straining their ears to hear some important information. So on and so forth, right? And there's a lot of little details involved with this. I won't get into that. But Cakewalk is free to use, and it's like 20 steps above freaking Audacity. Plus it has dark mode and themes, so. Plus you can use all the plugins you want. If I pull this little tab over here, you can see I have a lot of plugins. I am a musician after all. So basically you can get away with having your own studio using all this stuff, right? Oh, yeah, lots of stuff. So anyway, what we're doing today is it's gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna go through here, and I'm gonna cut, I'm gonna analyze, then cut them, then once it's done being all cut and cleaned up and the audio levels are adjusted, I'm gonna go ahead and save them and export them to a folder, double check the numbers and everything in the actual document folder, and transfer them over, and then I'm done. And that's it. So basically this is just cleanup, make sure we got all the audio in line with each other. Like we've put a lot of work into this project, man. Let me see how loud this is compared to what I'm working with. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this down a little bit. All right, so right about there. Right about there. Okay. All right, so let's see, where are we at? We wanted to see the garden, don't blame me. So we're gonna go down here. Okay, so right here. Looks like they didn't. Let's see how that's, you know. Yeah, I like that one better. Hmm. Yeah, that's way too energetic. I like that one. So what we're gonna do is we're just simply gonna go here. We're gonna flop it, right? We're gonna go ahead and label it. So this one is 51. See how it's 51? We're gonna label it 51. Boom. 51. And I'm gonna take it, process it, because I've already did all the work. Let me go ahead and actually forgot. So normalize is I was talking about that luff thing. So with this character's voice, I go negative 1.5 decibels below max because he gets loud. So can you guys even hear that? Doesn't look like you guys are even hearing this. Doesn't look like you guys are even hearing this at all. Let me check something. I'm actually gonna jump on stream real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check. That's 59. Okay. Then, all right. So that's gonna be 60. And yeah, there's easier ways of doing this overall. But not as easy to mod, and that's what we're going for. But you get used to it. It doesn't really get. I've gotten used to it. It's when you have 4,900 files, right? All right, so that sounds pretty good. We just go here and we go one. And then you can basically, what I do is I set this, normalize it, normalize the volume for each clip. Unless it's really short, then I'll just manually boost a little bit based on the lines before and after it. Right? I'm not a sound engineer, man. Okay, so the audio sounds good between all three lines. It sounds very uniform. So that's all I'm going for. That's it. All right. So moving on. So the beauty is I already did all the EQ. Like this EQ is for that specific voice. So basically all I did with the EQ is I pumped up the bass a little bit and added a little bit of peaks in certain areas of his voice so that it would come out cleaner and punch through the audio. So we have a lot of stereo effects in music. So what you do normally, and I didn't know this till I started working in game dev, right, is you'll basically you put it in mono in order to allow it to punch through the stereo sound. And it actually works. It really does. So remember that. Keep that in mind. Look into your projects and stuff and see if you require mono voice. Okay, so this should be the. I'm not. I like 68. I like this one right here for 68. That's yeah. So I kind of directed this stuff yesterday. I'm kind of tired. I've been working my butt off. So let's check. All right. Right here. Okay, so right here. And another one. Okay. All right. And crap. All right. So right there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right there. That's where I want it. There we go. There we go. So 76. See? How can you deny his face? 76. And that's it. It's that fucking easy. No, no complicated stuff. It's very linear in its nature. The design is linear on purpose. Could have made it so much easier doing it different ways, but it wouldn't have the same ease of use, right? So look at her. Right here, huh? All right. You get and before you understand, like, yeah, hey, what's up, X-Man? Yeah, I'm tired. Uh we're not very much longer before we release the demo. And the part of it is kind of I'm not really a perfectionist, but I don't want the immersion ruined, right? So if something doesn't work, I'm like, oh fuck, I have to do it again. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Because it's all about effect, man. Let me see, let me make sure. But yeah, basically, we're so close to demo release that I have no free time. I'm if I'm not working on the game, I'm working on something else at this point. At least for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah. I can't. I won't throw my code programmer under the bus and give you guys a date yet until the last 2 issues are done. The last 2 things are done. I'll be able to announce it. But we're very freaking close though. Let's see, 78. Yeah, the beauty of the system is it's ease of use. You like if you know Audacity, I'm doing basic Audacity stuff right here. The only advanced stuff I'm doing here is I'm using some of these compressors and stuff to just kind of get a kind of a crunch I want, right? But like you can do this VA work in Audacity easy. You don't need to be an audio engineer at all to do this. I'm living proof of that. One of the keys with audio is just making sure it sounds consistent across the board, tonally and volume wise. So even if it's like a whisper or something, you want to bring the volume up so people don't have to strain to hear it, right? Distance from mic is very important. All right, so. Oh, get to the chopper! Ality, what's up? How you doing?
Ality rated with 6 lab jacks. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper now! Come on! It was let me see. I barely remember how to be a streamer, Ality. Let me see if it works. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, go check out Ality. Ality is the one that did the H scene for our game and did all the rigging for our main characters and stuff. Did a hell of a job, dude. You guys definitely need to check her out. Top tier live 2D artist right there. And now she's drawing her own stuff and rigging it at the same time. How was your stream? You get everything squared away this time? Look at the... Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm basically waiting on a VA session, so I figured I would go ahead and just kind of make a little tutorial. Like this is going to be kind of like the dev work, right? Basically, once we get the demo out, we're going to be doing the documentation, and then we're going to open source the project and allow people to make their own visual novels with the code we have so far. It's not finalized after the demo, but it's good enough. I think it's good enough for people to start creating with. So yeah, I'm kind of just preparing video clips and stuff like that. So when I'll actually be doing a whole YouTube series here soon on all the tutorials. But we gotta square away the documentation. There's still stuff there's still stuff that's not rock solid, right? So I don't want to do all that work and then end up it not being the case. And I'm drinking sake, so kanpai. Ah, it's good sake. So what'd you play? What'd you do, Ality? I have a feeling that right there. Let me see. Okay, that's good. Pokemon, huh? Man, imagine being able to play video games. You know it's bad, dude. Where you've been a dev so long, you don't even play games anymore. You're just making games. It's like, damn it. This wasn't the reason why I wanted to be a dev. I have so many people like, hey, you want to play a game? I'm like, no, I'm building one. But yeah, dude, like, Ality, not gonna lie, it's looking really good. It's looking really good. I think we have like one little bug. Oh yeah, I want to. Yeah, speaking of which, I wanted to make you a VIP because you should be a VIP as a. Basically, I look at you as an artist dev. Hell yeah! Congratulations! Hell yeah! Woo! Yeah, it's a long road, man. Like we're gonna be. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what I'm gonna do after we get the demo out and we start working on the real game. Because there's so much stuff that's been stewing and just sitting there waiting, and it's like we're finally gonna be able to jump on it. People are starting to get antsy in the server. Like it's about to go down, man. Can't wait. I cannot wait. Um, I wish I could say it on stream, but we actually have a locked in date that we're actually releasing, but I can't throw my coder under the bus for that. Yeah, I don't want to make it public until we've completely verified that there's no game stopping bugs and stuff. Okay. Well, take it easy. Don't be a stranger, okay? Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna try to finish up. I'm only gonna be streaming for like another 45 minutes. Yeah, I will. You guys can hear. Hey, Ality, before you leave, you can hear the audio well, right? You can hear the sounds. You can hear the music. And she's gone. Okay, that's all good. Oh, okay, cool. I think there was a different one here. Hold on. Thanks, Ality. Go get your food. Go get your food, Leo. Toodles. So, there you guys. So this is basically, this right here, guys, is what's called the writer script. And what the writer script does is we all know writers really don't normally get to control everything, right? They just write the script and the coders do all the work, right? Well, this is not like that. This is a writer script that you write and you can control. If you have everything set up in the editor, you can control basically everything in the game directly from this script. And that's the beauty of Binary, man. It's not just a visual novel. The whole system is going to be an open template. So people can basically just download the I don't know how we're going to asset bundle it though. I don't know if we're going to throw it in the store for free or just put on GitHub. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure exactly. We need to do some research before we lock down which direction we want to go. Because like there's a lot to it. Like, you know. That's why I haven't been too concerned about the document work, is because it's like there's just simply so much to it. But yeah, it's not my focus right now. She is cute. So cute. I could just eat her up. Want to eat? Let's see, where are we at? Let's see. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, you don't even know me. Not gonna lie, you might be a bit crazy. All right. All right. What do you guys think so far? That's bad. That's bad. See, I'm touched. You don't even know me. Okay, that one's good. Right there. So let's go ahead and fucking zoom in. Oh. Okay, right there. That right there. You don't even know me. That's 174 right there, baby. That's one that sounds good to me. All right, we'll go ahead and apply effect and normalize and 1.5, boom. And it's beautiful. So yeah. Let me double check the sound. Let me check the list here. Yeah, you definitely need a pair of really neutral headphones to work on this. Yeah, this is a really good one, by the way. Lisp is a really good plugin. I don't know if I like that one. I don't know if I like that one. Let me see. Where was that other one? That sounds better with that one. Yeah, that sounds better with that one, honestly. We'll just use that one. Yeah. If it sounds like shit, I'll just have him redo it. Ha ha ha. The power. The power. Anyway. All right, so this one is 176, line 176, right? So that's what we label it. And that's what's going to play at one line 176. See how easy it is? So yeah, freaking making everything overcomplicated. The design was complicated. The actual use is simple. It's tedious. It can be tedious if you go too far, though. Yeah, that one is definitely better. Yeah, that's 196. I like that one. I like that third one. Not that one. Yeah, that one sounds really emotional. Yeah, but imagine like I've had actually some people talking to me about the whole thing, right? About how this system works. And it's like, well, you know, VTubers could take this setup, remove the chat box, right? And just make a freaking storyboard. Think about that. Just make a storyboard, like with narration and freaking font control and audio and freaking voice lines. It, like you can make your whole storyboard for your freaking videos, you know, for free. Like, well, other than the assets you buy, right? But yeah, it's finally coming to fruition. All right, so which one was that? 196. So yeah, we're just touching up some audio clips, making sure that they sound good. There was some issues with some of these, so that's what this is. All right, so because we have binary and non-binary, and you can choose to be so the way that works is it's really simple. So it'll be if you want to be perceived as a non-binary, you just click non-binary on the route decision, and so basically you'll get people referring to you with neutral pronouns instead. Let's see, where was she? Okay, so we went down through here, blah blah blah, right here. So I'm sorry if she does anything. I think they were, yeah, those sound pretty good. So we'll go ahead and do that. Not bad for and also this is so nice when you have like NPCs. So we have NPCs They're going to be in the game, and the NPCs are fans of like different VTubers, right? That just want to do their part. So basically, game's one of the rare ones that actually involves the people that want to play the game. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, man. We're doing things totally different. It's more of a passion project. It's not. I'm not in charge of a company or anything. All right, so let's see. Anything. So like right here, I could probably pump up the volume of these two a little bit, just to emphasize that section, right? Without causing it to sound weird. So we hit gain. Let's see. I would say a 3 decibel boost. So let's see. Let's listen to it together. Yeah, that sounds good. So you see, you can look at the waveforms and see it's not going to overpower. So we're just going to do a boost here. Remember, it's called lush. So basically, we're just making sure it's easily heard without the reader straining. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, moving on. Yeah, I'm actually moving pretty fast on these. So far, no redos. Okay, guys, we got to listen to this again. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. That's good. That's fucking good. All right, so I live to serve only you, my lady. Yeah, right here. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so 273. Yeah, it's that work is boring. Tedious and boring, but the end result is really cool. And honestly, like, I wouldn't stream any spoilers on this project at all. Like, this is so like complicated and combobulated that I'm not even concerned. But like, only you, my lady. I think I want to bring up the volume of that little section right there. Just 3 decibels, nothing big. Let me see. No, don't do that. I live to serve only you. I think we can take it another notch. Let's pump it up. All right, that should be good actually. Nah, needs to go down 2 decibels. You get experience in this. I've done so many files at this point that it's just like need to go down to 2 decibel cut. That's too much. There we go. Nice. Sounds really clean. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying the DMCA free music that's probably going to be muted because it's not actually DMCA free. I vouch for the laugh. Yeah. Totally, dude. If you guys don't hear the freaking audio from my freaking work, this is more funny for me than it is for you. All right, so we're going to put Lucas laugh 2. We do have 1. We're saving this for sound effects. Oh, that sounds so fucking crazy, dude. That one sounds so fucking like, holy shit. I don't care. I don't care if it doesn't fit 100%. That sounds good. Let's see. So what we doing? Okay, so 331. Rename to 331. Then process it. Normalize. We clipped a little bit though. Let me check this one. This one didn't clip, but it doesn't sound as good. Let me go ahead and process this one too. This just sounds. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping that one. Definitely keeping that one. Okay. We're getting close to. I don't like that one. Nope. That's it. That's it right there. 338. Process. That's pretty fast, actually. Normalize. So if I change this line, so it says you two have fun. If I put you two have fun now, I'll have to change it on every single translation. So I change it here, I'll have to change it on Spanish, German, Japanese. I think I should do it, guys. Here we go. Here it comes. Oh, because I know someone's going to say something if it doesn't match. Yeah, I like that little click. All right. Surprisingly, we're already done with this one. All right, so now that we got... So I'll do a final review, listen to them all. I want to turn that one up a little bit, so maybe a 2 decibel boost. 2 decibel boost. Boost off. Boost off. Okay. I think I want to speed something up here. Can I clip that? Right there. So it would literally be a sliver. Am I being too anal retentive here? Yeah, I'm being too anal retentive. All right. All right. Yeah, those sound good. Goodbye, buddy. Tell me, mommy. Oh. Yeah, that's good. All right, we're good. We are good, ladies and gents. Let's see. I got about 40 minutes before I gotta get ready. Maybe I'll start up on the next one. So there's several things we need to do. All right, so we have these right here. We also have the binary. We back it up. Star 2. So this is where we're going to go right here. But we're going to go ahead and make split audio. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and minimize that. And now that we got everything set up, we can go ahead and export as full. We don't need to turn off anything for that. Okay. So the beauty is when you set up the arrangements, so annoying. There we go. We're putting split audio. And what that does is it sets up all the audio, right? And then we just export. And then what I'll do is it's already pre-cleaned, so I cleaned it. So then I'll just make another one. I'll make this without arrangements, without labels, right? So it won't split the audio. And then I'll make just one clean file. And I keep that as a backup just in case. And yeah, this is the standard. So we go mono, 44, 100, and 16-bit. Basically, long story short, unless you have a 24-bit audio, you really can't hear anything in 16. Like, you really can't hear anything in 24-bit audio. So 24-bit audio, looking at like 1440p versus 4K. The majority of the time, people are okay watching stuff on 1440p. However, if you try to watch 4K on 1440p, you're really not going to notice it that much. You might notice a little bit of a clarity increase, right? But most of the time, editors and music audio engineers and those guys, they need it 24-bit because there's more steps in the music. So basically, they can adjust tone in a much finer detail, right? But the majority of the music that gets exported is 16-bit, unless they're going for like some studio audio file website where people hear the pure unadulterated audio, which they'll go up to 24-bit, 196 kilohertz. Anything above 4-bit is overkill, in my opinion. Most people won't even like the majority of the people. I don't think anyone can even understand any changes involved with 32-bit. 32-bit audio is just insane definition. We can't even hear it, right? All right, so anyway, we'll export. And this is going to be a short stream because I wasn't planning it. It's just something I wanted to throw up. And then, yep, there we go. Boom. And we have it. Export. As you can see, it's filling up. Ooh, woo. So, yeah. This is kind of tedious work, but this is what's required of a solo dev, right? Like, the majority of the work right now is pretty much, I do the front end on Unity. I do the front end on Unity. I do the audio direction. I do the VA directing. I also set up and organize all that. And I write all of this. I do have an editor. His name's Shalen. I don't think he has. Let me see. Let me find Twitter for him. Yeah. Jalen's our editor. He's amazing. We've argued quite often, and I think that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. Most writers hate their editors. It's a love-hate relationship type thing, but it's good for you guys because that means the writing's better. Because in the end, no matter how talented you are, there's always something you might have missed, right? Or something you didn't think of, or an approach you didn't think of. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and export this now as a clean track, fully clean. So if we decide, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it right, start to right here. We're gonna do it right there, and then we're going to change to entire mix and make sure. Okay, all right. Start. Let's see, Lucas. Email star to clean. And then we're gonna boom export it. And this basically means that we have it cleaned and EQ'd and adjusted. So that way when it's clean, we just, if something happens, we want to alter something, we just go back and fucking we just cut it up again. Okay, so now that we got there, I'll prep for the next section, but then I'll stop. So we'll prep for the next section. Laugh. Yeah, I need to put that in the where's the laugh? We'll cut that and put that in the special effects. Now, go. Yeah, you got ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. I have too much fun here. All right, and now we're going to the mail route. The mail route. That means we have to switch this. Okay. Take these out. We'll go to the mail route. Yeah, so I'm well aware. I'm well aware that the only people that's really going to enjoy these clips is like aspiring solo devs, and that's okay with me. I'm not too worried about it. All right, I'm going to close it up because I'm OCD. All right, so it's basically the same EQ profile, but we'll have to dial in the audio. We'll have to dial in the reefer. So we're gonna use a good spot like right here. Shift L makes it repeat only that spot. Noise floor is not really existent at all. We're still going to do it though. Yeah, see? So the beauty is, okay, so you have multiple ways of noise isolation, right? By the way, all these plugins that I'm using right now currently are free. RealFur is part of Real Plugs Edition. It's a whole freaking smattering of plugins, and you can use these. You can use all of these in Audacity, by the way. What it does is this actually isolates noise completely. So like it'll if you put it like in background and you hit automatically build noise, and you're basically telling it that this is the noise floor. So this is the background, like PC fans, stuff like that. And basically this will pull those out of there without messing up the actual voice. So like even if you use a gate, so Sonida's gate, a gate is used to bring the noise floor down to the point to where you can't hear things, right? So if it's below a certain volume, it's just going to cut off, right? That's not going to stop background noise from showing up behind the voice. So especially with like AAA games, higher end games and stuff like that, like B1NARY is a little different. We have because we're doing a community based recording for voice lines and shit like that, our quality is not near what it should be for like a AAA studio. Like we don't have in an ideal situation, we'd have one studio, one mic, full freaking multi-track, freaking USB DAC to record the lines. And that would be it, right? Like that would be that's what most game studios do. Like they have an actual studio room, or they have VA artists that have a studio they go to locally and record the audio. And well, because we're a community-based, fan-based game, all the lines are done in their own place with their own mic. So the way we do it is I've gotten pretty good at cleaning up noise and cleaning out bad stuff and EQing things to where they sound similar. But I try to make everything sound like the worst mic we have. So basically, that way all the audio is consistent across the board. Although it's not excellent, it's not top tier, right? It's not freaking anime dub freaking quality. I'll say something like Project Melody's game team, their VA team, freaking top notch, bro. Like their audio, their VA recordings are top fucking notch. I have a lot of respect for that team. And there's a handful of VA artists that I know that are really well knowledgeable about this stuff, way more than I am. I'm just a drummer pretending to be an audio engineer. I'm doing it well enough just to have a good game. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, we're gonna stop here for the stream, but we got everything set up for the next clips. But I need to prepare for the VA session. So I will control save on this project, and then I will go through and continue forward with the recordings. The good news is he didn't have to redo any lines on there. So one of the things you want to make sure. This goes for recording for games, music, recording for on stream using OBS. Like you can use a lot of this information for your live streams and stuff, right? But one of the big things is plosives, man. Like saying P and stuff like that. Like you have to be aware you never talk directly into the mic. You always have the mic off to the side, or you angle your head so you talk in front of the mic. The capsule, which is the mic pickup inside, it's called the capsule. It'll pick up your sound, no problem. You don't have to talk directly into it. It will pick it up. If you have echo problems, that doesn't mean you talk directly into the mic. That means you take a blanket. You can even take a blanket and have like a bunch of sticks around your desk and just put a blanket around it. But just stop the audio, stop the sound from hitting a bare wall. Okay. If you don't have the money to get all the freaking soundproof material, you can use a comforter. Well, a comforter is not as effective as like wool or something like that to absorb the sound, right? So it keeps the echo down. As a person that does a lot of VA audio clean, P's and echo are two of the hardest things to clear out. Sometimes you're lucky with plosive P's. If the person's voice if they have a P sound at a specific octave, you can EQ it out to a point, like right here. Like for instance, say the plosive is at 200. You can straight out just go and pretty much pull the majority of that popping sound out. But you're also sacrificing some wavelength of your thing. But you can also narrow it, right? So you can narrow it to the point where if you can dial it in and get that P out of there. But that's you're putting your audio engineer. You're just putting too much work on your audio engineer, dude. That's the thing. They shouldn't have to do that. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. They shouldn't have to. Not for a professional job, right? You should as a VA artist be able to take these things in consideration when you're setting up your stuff. Um, the less work they have to do. Like I always tell all my VA to give me raw recordings so I can dial in the background noise. But at the same time, I tell them, you know, don't be don't sit there and expect echo and stuff like that to happen. Prepare your set and get it done right, right? Like even if you don't have like all this equipment, make sure you do the best you can. Put a blanket over your head. I had someone do just literally sit in a closet with a blanket over their head recording audio lines, and it sounded good. It doesn't take a lot of money. I mean, I would say if you're doing like VA and you're doing like you know, professional, you're semi-professional, semi-pro audio work, you get past $350 for your mic, you're overkill. There's a, I think there's a Shure mic at $350. It's like the best you can get, like XLR, and like that's all you need, bro. Like the majority, when you start getting into like the really expensive mics, like $1,000, $2,000, those have a very specific tone that people are going for music, mostly. Mostly, at least as far as I know. Like specific guitars, I knew this. We recorded some stuff in this high-end studio with my old band once, and there was this guy that had a very, very expensive fucking, I think it was a old Les Paul, very expensive guitar with a very warm sound, and it was a very specific mic that really made it shine. A particular sound of the string harmonics came out in the audio, and he was trying to capture that. And the recording was not digitized, right? Like it was all analog. So there was no digital boards. It was all analog tubes, vacuum tubes, and shit like that. So it was a very specific sound they were going for. And like, you know, unless you're doing that shit, you don't need a $2,000 mic. Anything above 350 is overkill. USB mics are okay. They're good enough. If you can afford XLR, go XLR, because you have that USB interface. It's really nice to have that. But anyway, we're gonna go and wrap it up here. I gotta get prepared for the VA session. Sorry it was short, but it was kind of impromptu, and I wanted to just show you guys basically how maybe some of this advice and seeing some of how this works helps you understand how binary is going to be in the future. Or if you're a streamer, or you're recording, or you're preparing to be a VA artist, maybe some of this will actually stick and help you out. And if it does, I'm very happy to help you. Anyway, have a great day, and I'm going to go ahead and shut off the music and bid you adieu. You guys have a nice day. Okay. All right. Peace.